Oh, Pat, we're here in Portugal. Just first of all, take us through what this week looks like for the goalkeepers.
It's a tough week. It's about integrating all the goalkeepers. Obviously, we've got a new recruit with Joe Lumley coming in, so it's putting him in with the players. We're fortunate we brought 4 out with us, so we've got Jose and Joe Duncan as well, so getting the young lads involved. And then the week sort of follows a very similar pattern to the outfield players in terms of the workload, but I just try and make it all goalkeeper specific. So when they're doing a lot of long distance runs, we're doing not as long distance, but it's more goalkeeping actions. So it might be a couple of sprints, as if you're sprinting onto a ball outside the box. If they're doing their short stuff, it'll be explosive actions with a bit of recovery and try and match it up like you would in the game. So it's overloading them, similar to the outfield players. It's overloading the goalkeepers to try and push them without actually breaking them. And there's a fine balance to that, obviously.
And is it quite different to the training you do back in Bristol?
Yeah, it would be in terms of the volume, yeah. But I think with pre-season for a goalkeeper, it's really about getting them fit to train as hard as they do in the week, because a goalkeeper's preparation and feeling good for the Saturday is all about making sure that they've covered a lot of things during the week. So the volume of training in a week is clearly like far in excess of the volume of work they'll do in a game, whereas the outfield players is the other way around. But for a goalkeeper to feel, and like my big thing is, do you deserve to play well on the weekend? Do you deserve to play at the best of your ability? So have you done everything right during the week to get to that period? It takes quite a lot of work on the grass. And the Saturday is almost, in terms of physical output, like their least of the week. But the mental side of it is that they're confident that they've covered everything during the week to prepare them as best as possible for what they face on whether it's a Tuesday night, a Friday night, a Saturday, a Sunday afternoon, whatever it is.
You mentioned it there, 4 goalkeepers out there. Joe Lumley joining the squad. How is he fitting in?
Yeah, he's fitting in great. He's obviously experienced. He's been around a lot. He's got some faces here he knows already, and you soon seem to gravitate towards the people that you know and you seem to get on with. So him, Rob Dickey and Harry Cornick are a strong triangle at the moment.
What's the biggest myth that you want to bust about goalkeepers?
That they don't really do much. That they don't really work that hard, because we'll always start training before the outfield players are actually on the grass, and typically end up staying out later as well, or helping the outfield players with individual work. So again, that sort of prolonged period, pre-season's about getting them fit for the season.
And how have the 4 goalkeepers been this week?
They've worked really hard. It's obviously the same as the outfield players. It's really tough in these conditions, which I think is great. It's not very often that you get sunshine at Fayland, let alone sunshine at 30 degrees, or at Ashton Gate. So in terms of working in this heat, it really does push you. And again, same as the outfield players, it's a physical and a mental test. So when the going gets tough, it's can you really dig in, can you push through that toughness? And for a goalkeeper, that might not be a physical exertion in the game, it might be mental. It might be you've done something not so well, and how do you get through that mentally, which is the same as when you're training in this heat and the volume of work they're doing. How do you get through it mentally?
And just lastly, how good an experience is this for Joe Duncan and Jose as well?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Same for Elijah Morrison, Ephraim, with the outfield players. They get to live it. They get to see what happens, not just when you're at the training ground, you're just seeing what happens in the training ground. Now you're seeing what happens away from the training pitch, how the boys look after themselves. All the staff are here in terms of recovery for the double sessions, pools, the masseurs, just how to live and how to become and prepare your body to be a top professional.